What's going on? So I'm going to show you what's in my gym bag. I know that there's a ton of videos out there that show what's in everybody's gym bag, but this is mine. Mine's probably different because everybody brings different stuff with them to the gym, so I figured why not give you a look. So to start us off, this is my gym bag. This gym bag I use currently. It's from Indigo. I got it from my sister for Christmas, and it was a really awesome gift. I just switched over to this one from my previous one, which was a Lululemon bag. So this is what it looks like. And the cool thing about this bag, I used it for such a long time, is that the sides actually zip down and it makes a bigger bag. You see how big that gets? And it's so cool because inside of it, it actually comes with a bag that is currently dirty. But I would use this extra bag just to put my dirty, sweaty clothes into. So I used that for a really long time. I definitely suggest this bag. I'll have everything that I show you in the description box below. I'll give you a link so that you can go and take a look at them for yourself. I highly recommend it. It's great. It's so waterproof too. So if you're walking to the gym from your car and it's raining out, perfect. So I have my glute band. I got the pack of glute bands that come with a light resistance, medium resistance, and strong resistance. The yellow one I gave away because I don't even bother using that one much. This is the medium one, and the dark, heavy one I misplaced, of course. These tend to sometimes roll on you, and they're a little bit difficult to stay on, but it definitely does the job, and I used this since the very, very beginning. I've been using this exact same one for years, so it's definitely loved. And then I have my wrist grips. I bought these one day when I was getting so many calluses just from lifting heavy weight. The only time that I use these is when I do very heavy deadlifts. Other than that, they're not something that I use all the time. So what it'll do is it'll un-Velcro around the entire thing like this, and it gives you a slot for your fingers. So you put your fingers in, just like this. And then you, oh, I think I'm putting it on the wrong way. Yep, I am. Of course. All right, so you put your fingers in this way, hold on to it, feed it through the buckle, and then just wrap it around. And that way it gives you a nice grip on whatever it is that you're holding, and it stops you from getting those calluses. And especially because I wear a few rings all the time that I never take off, and so sometimes they clip my skin and pinch it, and this stops that. I have a knee cuff. This definitely isn't for every single person, but sometimes I get a lot of knee pain whenever I do squats. Squats in particular give me a lot of knee pain, which is why a lot of the time that I do them on a Smith machine because it takes a lot of the load off of my knees. So every now and then when I have a lot of knee pain in one or the other, I'll just put it like that. And honestly, I don't really know what it does, but it helps me. So, okay, on to the second cuff. Second cuff. On to the second pocket compartment. Yes. Goggles. I think we all know. All right, well, I just broke my goggles, but that's okay. I think we all know what these are for. Tanning. Are you kidding me? I'm done. Little mini shampoo bottles. So I have a small shampoo and a small conditioner. I don't use them very often, but I find that sometimes I'm in those circumstances where I have to take a shower at the gym. So this is definitely what I use. One single tampon. on, because there is no reason for me to be taking a ton in there, and it only happens on that rare occasion where you're like, ah shit, I need that right now. Let's take a look inside and see what I have. There is way too much stuff in here. I do not use nearly all of this stuff. Okay, so one thing that I have is my wellness journal. I actually just recently added this to my bag because I ordered it online around Christmas time. And this is actually one of the most amazing books I've ever seen. It's like you track your health and fitness. So they give you these parts in the very beginning where I wrote down my resolutions, and they give you these weeks and fitness schedules, so you can write down the duration, the type of exercise, the days, and just plan out everything. And then they have a portion for your diet. So what it is a schedule like this that you can write down what your meal plans are, your ideas, goals, really whatever it is. There's just so much room to write. So I find this very helpful. And the reason that I bring it with me is because sometimes I like to write down how many reps and sets I did of what weight, and I just track my progress every now and again. My old gross running shoes is definitely something that I have in my bag all the time. I work out in Converse all the time. I actually wear the same pair of Converse literally everywhere I go. Like, I go to the movies, I go to the gym, I go out for dinner. I do everything in those shoes because they are the best. There is no arguing with me. They're the best. But these are for running, specifically for running, because Converse will kill your ankles, I promise you. So if I ever am found running on the treadmill, this is what I'm wearing. I have a heart rate monitor, and they actually are quite expensive, but because of the school program I'm in right now, we actually got one of these, and it is something that is so useful. So basically you have this wrist part of it to obviously put on your wrist. I mean, unless you're gonna put it around your freaking neck, but it goes around your wrist. It will tell you your heart rate, your calories burned, steps. It's kind of like a Fitbit, but the difference is it attaches with this. So they're kind of like wirelessly synced. And this is a heart rate monitor, so it'll go underneath of your shirt, right around here. And as you're working out, it'll accurately tell you your heart rate and calories that you've burned. Again, it's not something that I use all the time, but it's definitely something that I use when I'm interested in knowing something. Obviously. Let's see. Ooh. My ankle strap. Ankle strap is something that most gyms neglect to have. This is the best ankle strap I've ever bought. Everybody that uses it loves it because it's so durable. When you put it around your ankle, it doesn't move, and you can lift a lot of heavy weight with it. Okay, my headphones. I personally am a Beats person. I really like the Beats wireless headphones. First of all, I love the way that they sound. I like the way that they feel on my ears, and they block out a lot of the background noise from inside the gym, so I thoroughly enjoy those. But I find a lot of the time whenever I wear earbuds, they don't sit in my ear properly, and that's just not something I'm willing to deal with. Rice cakes. So, you know, sometimes you have those days where you get to the gym and you're like, I'm real friggin' hungry. And I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of person that I cannot work out if I'm hungry. It's just not gonna happen. So rice cakes are life. Not really, but they're decently good. I get the white cheddar ones, and yeah, every now and then I'll just have one or two before I go into the gym, and it's a perfect pre-workout snack, especially because really all it is carbs, so it's just gonna give me a boost of energy, and it's perfect. I have a hairbrush, a dirty old gross weird hairbrush, nothing fancy. I have a parking ticket, obviously, because I don't know how to fucking drive. I'm somebody who likes to chew gum while I work out. I don't know why, it's just a thing for me. I really like chewing gum when I work out. So I have this one, this like cinnamon one, which is my favorite, and this new Tic Tac gum, which is actually coming in close behind. I'm really liking it, and if you haven't tried it, highly suggest it. I have my body spray. I actually don't use this very often. As you can see, it is right up to the top, as if I've never opened it. I've probably used it like twice, but it's in there, and it's for the decency of other people, and it's a common courtesy just to try to smell like a human being. All right, we're getting to the end of it. Ooh, this is something I can't leave without. I have a pack of protein. I don't use this protein powder. Like, I don't use this brand of protein powder. That's not the one that I own, but I did get a few samples of these handed out to me, and so I just figured it's perfect to be keeping in my bag. A lot of the time I find if you go to a supplement store, sometimes you'll go in there and if you ask for a sample of something, they'll give you one or a few and take one with you. I only have this in my bag for those times where I'm not coming home directly after, or again, where I haven't eaten beforehand. So I just need something quick to give me a little bit of energy, but honestly, a simple protein shake like this pack of protein and water won't give you very much energy because it's mainly protein. There is like 4 grams of carbs in here and 1 gram of fat, but carbs are what's going to give you that energy. So, I mean, when all else fails, it's better than nothing, but I would definitely choose the rice cakes over my protein, and then after I've worked out, protein is a good idea. Okay, I think we've gotten to the end of it. Is that everything? Yeah. I expected, oh no, I have one more thing. Okay, so obviously when I go to the gym I get thirsty. So I have my own water bottle that I normally bring, which is just a pink shaker bottle, but I just bought myself a new one. Tag still on and everything. My ball is still wrapped up in my cat thinks I'm playing with them. Yeah, my bad. I don't always take an actual shaker bottle. Sometimes I just have one of those regular plastic water bottles laying around in my car, and I'll take that in with me. But I try not to use as much plastic as I can, so taking a bottle with me will work. You don't have to have an expensive shaker bottle. You don't have to have a Lululemon bag for that matter. You don't have to have anything expensive. There's a lot of things that you can buy that are just perfect. It does not need to be complicated. It can totally be affordable, and anybody should be able to have what they need in their bag without having to worry about the prices. So yeah, I will leave everything that I've shown you in the description box below, and you can go take a look at it, check it out, and see whether you like it or not. Give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, you found it helpful. It supports my channel a lot, more than you guys probably know, and I'll see you again next week.